Welcome to Miracles, Music, and Paw Prints. Happy New Year. I'm Sue London. We have got an amazing year ahead of all of us. It is a year about new beginnings. It's a new year for making positive changes in your life. And today I want to talk to you about movement from an energetic and a spiritual perspective. Okay, so we're not going to talk about movement for fitness or weight loss or pushing your body. That's not what we're doing today. Okay, I'm going to talk to you about how you can get movement as a way to clear energy and release blocks and restore flow. It's that simple. If you're new to the show, you must think, okay, what is she talking about? So here's how my show works. If you found this show, there's a reason for it. I work so much with the other side. I work with your loved ones. I work with your pets. I work with God and angels. And I am given messages of exactly what each topic should be for each week. Exact topic for this week was meant to talk about movement from an energetic and spiritual perspective. Now, why? Because so many people don't understand the power of movement for their body. And that's why I want to talk with you today, to help you to get set up in a positive way for simple things that you can do every day that are literally going to change your life in so many ways. I also have a song that channeled and I created, and this song that I'm going to be sharing today, it is actually called Move with the Universe. And this song came out of me at a time when I wasn't doing too well with my health. I was having challenges with cancer and I wasn't moving. Now, I'm somebody all my life, I have had to move my body. I am sensitive to energy. I'm very empathic. I feel, see, hear the other side, this side. I can walk by someone and feel their stuff. I can feel a pet stuff if they're beside me. I feel a lot. I get a lot of messages. I used to have a monkey mind, but I had to learn how to deal with that, which I'm very grateful now. As a teenager, I was into sports and doing things, but I didn't do the movement necessary. And I've had these abilities all my life. And I would often feel at times in my life, if I wasn't moving, I could feel achy. I could feel tired. I could feel almost like I had flu symptoms that weren't going away. And what it was I was living in an environment as an only child with abusive parents. I married a man who wasn't there physically, emotionally, abusive, you could say. And all of the energy from the environment was very toxic for me. And I wasn't getting movement. So all of the stuff that I was around was negative energy. And it was getting stored in my body and it was creating blocks. And these blocks were causing me to have pain and tiredness and no desire to get moving or no motivation for stuff. So I'm sharing this because I want you to know that if you're watching this right now, first question I want you to ask yourself is, are you moving? So I want to give you different ways that movement is going to help you. And then look at how, if this is where your situation is and this is why you're feeling the way you do, if you are feeling these symptoms of maybe crappy, flu-like, tired. Yes, we just had a full moon, okay, a couple days ago, and that can make you feel tired. But I mean, this is a tiredness I'm talking about. If you're not moving, you can feel like a couch potato that you don't want to get off that couch and you just cannot get moving. Now, I also want to add before we get started that I am a Reiki master. I am very intuitive. I feel, see, hear, and I connect with the other side. I can feel pet stuff. I can feel people stuff, whether you're in front of me or you're on the other side. I can feel people on the other side or with me. I can go in a space and I can feel the energy. And so I feel a lot. So if I don't get movement, I'm in trouble. Okay. I need to clear all this stuff that my body takes in. And just like you, If you're living in an environment that is toxic, you're probably feeling pretty crappy because you are not moving perhaps, or you're not letting that release. Now, I want you to know I am a Reiki master. I am not a professional doctor of any kind. Okay. So you might be listening to this and perhaps you're going through cancer or another illness. And I want to say to you that when it comes to movement, exercise, it's very important to check with your doctor or your health provider before you start a movement, okay? Because what I'm going to talk about are simple movements, but even some of these simple movements, when I've had surgery in my life, I couldn't do those. So take note of that and please be responsible in talking to your healthcare provider about what you can do. I remember when I had a surgery, the last surgery that I had, I was told, you got to get moving. They were saying, you got to get moving. They were telling me to get moving with was I had to roll my ankles and I had to roll my wrists and my hands, move my fingers. And then I had to take and I had to flex my toes. That was the movement that I could do after surgery. All right. So please be mindful of where your health situation is, but no, movement's very important. So if you don't have anything going on, some of these things I'm going to suggest today, be responsible and know if you can do it or not. All right. But I want you to become aware that this is a big part. When you have energy stuck in your body, this will cause you to feel symptoms. All right. So let's get started. Now, if you think about it, the universe is always moving, right? So our bodies are meant to move also. All right. So the one thing that I want you to take note of, okay? Number one, I'm going to give you different ways here. So movement restores energy flow. Now, what does that mean? Well, energy is meant to circulate. So just take like breath, tides, season. Okay, those are things where energy will circulate, right? Okay, the universe, we got tides. Okay, we got seasons, all right? So when we stay still too long, that energy will become stagnant. So just like I said, when I had to have surgeries or wasn't moving, my body, the energy in my body became stagnant. It created blocks. It got stuck, all right? Now, so what you can do about it, gentle movements such as rolling your shoulders. Just roll your shoulders right now. Okay, if you're in a physical condition that you can do this, okay? So rolling your shoulders, stretching your spine, that can shift. All animals do this. They do it intuitively when they know they need it, all right? So watch your pet next time. Watch how they stretch their body. They're very intuitive and they know to do this stuff naturally. There are greatest teachers to remind us with this. So you're rolling your shoulders and stretching your spine. The small movements, these simple small movements, they can really, really create positive differences in your body. All right. Now, keep in your mind that energy will often respond in motion before it's going to respond to thought. All right, let me say this again, okay? Energy often responds to motion before it responds to thought. So it's most important to move your body and then work on the mind because the body is going to help with the mind, okay? Now, movement, it clears emotional energy. All right, so that's my next point I want to make is that emotions live in our body, not just our mind. They go into our muscles, they go into our tissues, and that's where we feel stress, the grief, the fear, and the overwhelm. Okay, so all of those emotions go into those cells, they go into those muscles. So if you're going through challenges that are under those areas of stress and grief and fear and overwhelm, you often can hear a person say, I feel so sick, I feel crappy. And you're actually putting all those emotions into those areas. Okay. When you get moving, that's where the energy will flow through you and it will unblock it. So what can you do about it? You can sit or stand and shake your body. You can sway. Often I'll get up and I'll pick up one of my dogs. I've got a 10-pound Shih Tzu and I got a 13-pound Shih Tzu. I take turns. They actually love it. They'll pick them up and we'll just stand there, put music on, and we'll sway or we'll rock. And you can also stretch. I was mentioning stretching your spine, right? All of these help emotions move out of your body in a gentle way. It's not like I'm telling you lift weights or run a marathon. It's just that simple swaying. Okay. So that's how you can clear emotional energy. All right. And you will find that when you have this movement, it can actually make the stress and the grief and the fear and the overwhelm actually decrease that. Now, movement, it also raises your energy and your vibration. And this is so big for people who they come to me and they say, I wish I could feel my pet on the other side. And I think I sometimes do, but I don't know if I do. So what happens is that the movement raises your energy and your vibration. And when your energy gets risen in your body, what happens is that vibration is so much higher that you can become aware of your intuition. Okay, your intuition will grow and you can start feeling different things like your pet who's with you. You can have these thoughts, I need to go here, or you're aware of the guidance to take. This movement that you do, it's going to activate that life force energy that's in you, all right? It doesn't need to be a fast or intense movement. Again, it's that slow, intentional movement with awareness. That's what's going to raise your vibration naturally. All right. You don't have to take a big course on how to raise your intuition. This is the first thing you can do. This is simple. It's free. So remember that if you want to be more intuitive or a stronger healer, like I just mentioned, this is a good reason to simply stand there and just move your body. Just sway, roll your shoulders, stretching, shaking. Okay. I love going for walks. I just love that movement of walking, getting my arms going back and forth. That is good for what I do. We're in Canada. We got snowstorms and we can't get out some days. So that's where I love picking up the dogs. I'll put on some nice music that I've created that I got on Insight Timer. And I'll put that music on and then together we'll just sway. And that also can help me as well. So, that's another way. All right. So remember, movement raises your energy and it raises your vibration. So that's big for healers as well. If you want to become a stronger healer, as well as it's going to raise your vibration to become more intuitive. All right. Now, the next one I want to share is that movement, it will calm your nervous system. So that gentle movement tells your body it's safe. All right. It helps restore that, that fight or flight syndrome energy. I'm sure you felt it. I know I have many times. That movement, what it does, it brings balance into your nervous system. Are you feeling some of these symptoms and are you not taking these actions of what I'm saying? Because I understand when you don't move what that feels like because I've been there many, many times. All right. So, there's a lot happening in the world. We all know that, right? There's a lot of negative energy and your nervous system, many people and many pets' energy are really struggling right now. So you have to move your energy and you've got to get your pet energy moving, get your pet moving for their energy's sake as well. And it's going to be especially helpful for people who are sensitive and for pets. So your body calms faster than your mind. Keep in mind with that. So, you're thinking like monkey mind, I don't know, I mean, should go somewhere or do something. Start off by moving your body. Now, movement grounds you also in the present moment. Makes sense, right? So movement will bring awareness back in your physical body. And so many people are not in the present moment right now. The pets are really feeling this. I am having a lot of calls around the pets taking on all of the scattered energy from their owners. Movement will bring awareness back into your physical body. It will help you to become present. It will actually pull you out of that monkey mind and out of that emotional overwhelm. And that is really a big deal. This grounding energy, it helps you to have a clearer intuition again. And it's going to help you have this inner trust, this inner knowing. Because when you're grounded and you're focused and you can feel your body gets signs to tell you whether something is right. Or when you're grounded, you become aware of that present moment where you just know that something someone has said was the right thing. And then you take that action and then you can create a better life for yourself in so many ways. Like, what to eat and finding that right person that you may have prayed to God and said, I need a new job. And God's going, okay, great. I'm going to make it happen. And your pets and your loved ones are on the other side and they're making these little miracles happen. And they're telling you, hey, listen, you got to go here right now. But if you're not grounded, you're not going to hear that message and you're going to miss that opportunity where they might have set up for you to meet somebody to help you exactly for what you need. So movement to help you get grounded is a big thing. You got to be in the present moment. There's so many miracles happening right now. There's so much magic the other side is doing. Pets, people, angels, they're doing a lot of stuff right now for us. And if you're not present, if you're not grounded, you're going to miss it. Nothing ever happens good for me. But why it's not happening? Because you're not grounded and you're not in the present moment and you're missing the opportunities. Swaying, rolling your shoulders. These are things that are going to help you. I'm not telling you to take out a gym membership and lift weights and run a marathon. I'm just simply telling you that by shifting your energy, this is going to make a massive change for you. Now, another area, movement helps integrate healing. If you go to a healer like a chiropractor, or if you go for osteopathic care, a lot of times what they'll tell you is to, after you leave your session, make sure you go walk for 10 or 15 minutes. With Reiki, it's the same thing, that you want to get moving your body. And what happens after you've had the healing work or the emotional release, energy needs that integration. And so when you do this movement, like the walking, just slow, gentle walk, just for a little bit, that will integrate that healing to start happening in your body. The movement actually helps you anchor healing into your body. And you don't want to pay all this money for all these treatments. I'm not going to move, and I don't need to walk, like they're telling me. It's an important part of that treatment that you just had. There's a reason when your healthcare provider is telling you to do these things. It's helping to anchor healing into your body. And it also prevents you from feeling floaty or disconnected or drained. Even when you do meditation or Reiki, it's the same thing. You want to do that movement because that will integrate it. Okay, that will help your healing even more. Now, at this time, what I want to do is I want to play this song that channeled through me. It's called Move with the Universe. And this is a song that came to me as a reminder from my loved ones and pets on the other side that they basically were kicking my butt, but in a loving way. And they were telling me as a reminder that I had to move my body when I was going through cancer treatments. I want to play that song now. It's called Move with the Universe. Sit back, listen to each word because each word is telling you something. And then when we come back, I'll share some more with you. So enjoy the song, Move with the Universe, and I'll be right back after the song. Oh, whoa, whoa, yeah. Wake up, feel the rhythm inside. The universe whispers, it's time to rise. Your body's calling, your soul agrees. Movement sets your spirit free. Move with the universe, feel it align. Every stretch, every step divine. Shake up your soul, let the energy rise. Enjoy each moment, feel your spirit fly.
that your heart wants to hear, but motion clears the static near. Stretch your arms, release, be bold, let your vibration turn pure gold. Yeah, move with the universe, feel it align. Every stretch, every step divine. Your body's wisdom lights the way. Keep on moving, feel heaven say you are alive, you're free today. You are alive, you're free today. Alive, you're free today. You are alive, you're free today.
Welcome back. Did you like that song? I love it. I play it for myself, and I have so many people that tell me they play that song every morning and it helps them to get motivated. Now, if you're new or maybe you don't remember me saying these on other episodes, these songs that I have been playing, they're on an album called Healing Light, and they're found on my website, asktolondon.com. There's music albums on there. And so this is something that you can have if you're looking for more songs that are inspirational to bring you hope and healing. And the information that I've shared, you can play the song as much or the episode as much as you want. So again, I want to invite you to play this song every day, no matter how you're going to play it. All right. Because this is going to give you daily inspiration, and it's going to help you to be remembering that you must move your body. You got to move your body with the universe. You got to get the energy flowing through you for all the reasons that I mentioned in the first part of the show. And remember that movement is not about doing more. You don't have to break out in this massive sweat and be lifting weights and running a marathon or anything like that. This doesn't take long. This is free. This is easy. And it has to be part of your daily routine. And again, like I said in the first part of the episode, if you are going through physical challenges, you must check with your health care provider on what it is you can do. And to remind you that there was a time when I had surgery and all I could do was just simply by moving my fingers or moving my wrists or stretching my toes or rolling my ankles. Wherever you're at, look at your body. Your body wants to work with you, but you've got to be kind to it in return. Okay, so talk to your health care provider if you are going through challenges right now physically. This is not about getting worse. This is simply, we want to get this energy unstuck in your body, get it flowing, and help you raise your vibration, help you to get rid of the monkey mind, the stress, the fear, the grief, the overwhelm, get rid of all that fight and flight syndrome, right? So if you keep in mind that we are not separate from the universe, we are part of this movement. And like there's tides, like there's seasons. You see the breeze on the trees, the leaves are swaying, right? You want to get your body doing that. And have the intention that when you move with intention, okay? So when you're moving, have the intention that you are releasing blocks. You are clearing. You are getting that energy circulating. Having intentions for whatever you do is such a great process, let's call it, to do with everything that you do. With me, I have an intention for everything. I even have the intention where if it's a rainy day, I'm going with the intention that I'm going to find a parking spot right by the door so I'm not going to get really wet. Have the intention with everything that you do. You're going to move and you're going to clear the blocks. You're going to clear that. Your body's going to feel lighter. It's going to feel none of that cramping and pain and achiness. So this is what having intention with your movement and what it's going to do for you and is doing for you as you're doing the process. Again, remember, you're going to roll those shoulders. You're going to stretch your spine. You're going to sway. You're going to rock and you're going to shake. Those are simple things. Me, I like walking and I like to take my hands and I like swinging them. I hope today that something that I said is going to help you to set yourself up to have a very successful 2026 year. When you get your body moving, it's going to overflow into other areas of your life. It's going to make you stronger, energized. You'll be able to do more. You'll be more inspired and motivated to take action on things. So there is a reason for this topic today. You have found it. Now it's basically up to you to take the action. I can't do that for you. If you are going through something in your life now and you need more support, definitely go to my website, askstuelondon.com, and you can see I've got consultations where if you need help clearing whatever, maybe you've lost a pet, maybe your pet's getting ready to cross over, maybe you're missing a loved one, maybe you don't know what to do with your business, where you're at, maybe you're having physical stuff happening. I also have like the consultations that you can book. I also have a healing membership, and I'm not going to say this as a place with high ego. I'm just going to state a fact to you that it blows me out of the water that the testimonials that people are giving me from what they're experiencing from this healing membership. And I really want to invite you to go to my website. Again, it's askstuelondon.com, and check out that membership area and read what people have been saying about what the healings that I've been sending them. It's coming from God source, universe, through me to you, to your pet. That is another way I can help you. And it's really making a huge difference for a lot of people and pets. And there's a lot happening with our pets right now. They need a lot of help. I spent my whole holiday season every day helping a lot of pets through the holidays, with all of them experiencing absorbing energy from others. So check that out. And if that's something you feel is right for you, you can see there's different levels that you can take the subscription for. And if you only need it for a month, that's great. You know your needs. And if you have questions, there's a form that you can contact me and ask your questions. I am here to help you. I am here to help you to cope, to heal, and to move forward in your life. Okay, so know that I've got free tools on my Insight Timer. You'll see that on the website as well, that I've created meditations for your pets and their people. So check that out. A lot of people were playing those during the holidays for themselves and for their pets, and it's all free. Okay, so there's lots on there for you. So check that out on my website, askstuelondon.com. Now, I'm looking forward to a really great year with you this year, and I want to thank you for being a listener. I want to thank you for being a part of this community and for taking interest in learning more and understanding that we're not alone. We have so much support on the other side. We have support in front of us. And when you're doing these things like moving yourself and you're getting yourself grounded, for example, like what we talked about today, you're going to find that you're going to become more intuitive and aware of these messages and signs that your loved ones and your pets on the other side are bringing you. So start really focusing on that, because I know that is one thing that so many people say to me: I never have any opportunities come to me, or I never feel anything, or nothing good happens to me. Well, what's happening is that you're not grounded. And when you're not grounded, you're not present. And when you're not present, you miss the opportunities that God, His angels, your loved ones, and your pets are trying every way to bring you that knowledge and those steps to take. So if for nothing else, if you don't care about that stuff happening in your body, but you want to have a better life for yourself, then look at how important movement will be just for that alone. I hope something that I have said to you today, or a tool that I've shared here, is going to help set you up for such an amazing 2026. I want to thank you again. I want to wish you so much love and many blessings. And I look forward to seeing you next week. I'm Sue London, and I will see you real soon. Have a great week, everyone.